Ah, yes. Well, looky here, ah, what do we have? Another pretty thing ready for me to grab. But little does she know that I'm a wolf and she's clothing, 'cause at the end of the night, it is her I'll be holding. I love you so, hey, that's what you'll say. You'll tell me, baby, please don't go away. But when I play, I never stay. So every girl that I meet, yeah, this is what I say. Run away, baby. Before I put my spell on you, you better get away.
What are some good, fond memories you have, and what are some appalling memories you have about you group?
Appalling memories, not appalling memories. I do have fond memories of seeing you guys in year 8, year 10, and of course now year 12. I think maybe some of the Marcel Tessa stuff from year 10, that's a bit of a fond memory.
Favourite memory? Driving past Allen Border and kneeling, hitting Beau Burrows, running across the street. Favourite memory because you miss?
The best memory is the way that you've all matured since I had some of you characters in year 9 and 10.
Most of us have matured, right?
Most of you have matured. I don't think there's anything going outside a window anymore, is there, Rex?
No, not from my knowledge.
No.
Worst memories. Smashing out a whole lot of work, like in lockdown, and we weren't entirely sure what was happening, and we were killing ourselves to try and get this work done on time for students to learn. And then I get sent an article from the Sydney Morning Herald with an interview with one of my own English students, whose quote was, "Yeah, sometimes I like to just go out in my dinghy. I don't even attend the classes." That was always nice to see as a reflective moment of the worst part of my teaching. So let's put that up there as a highlight.
Something you remember about this year group in 5 years' time?
I think I'll still be recovering from the clash of the titans in modern history with Mr. Bendel and Marcel, and their very, shall we say, enthusiastic political discussions with very different outlooks. So I think I'll still be recovering from that in 5 years' time.
A specific memory. How many times I can make some of the girls turn red.
Yes, you're very good at putting people on the spot. Yes, no empathy with the questions.
So many fond memories. Yeah.
Best moment was when somebody went through the trash today and said, that reminds me of Mr. Blackburn or something along those lines. Yeah.
Sure, please, interview. Come on, please. Sir, we need to ask you a few questions. It's simple, please. Today, here we are with the best tennis player at the school, Mr. Lee. We've got a couple of quick questions for you. Number one, what has been the favourite memory this year or in the entire time that our cohort has been here as year 12?
Wait 1 sec, which media are you from?
7 News.
Favourite memory would have to be when Luke said, aggregate demand.
Aggregate demand, that's classic.
Who is everyone's favourite teacher?
Okay, has to be Mr. Chen and Mr. Wu.
Feroz? Yeah.
Mr. Chen, Mr. Blackburn and Miss Mock.
Mr. Garner.
Miss Kim.
Mr. Bono.
Mr. Ferguson.
My favourite teacher is Mr. Watson.
My favourite teacher is also Mr. Watson.
Mr. Wood.
Miss Prudence Smith.
Prudence Smith.
Mr. Papalos.
Miss Barry. Oh, and shout out to Miss Knox.
Yeah. 1,000,000% Mr. Garner.
Mr. Johnson.
Nice. Fuck, I don't know who mine is. I got so many. There's too many. I can't pick.
Watson.
Race. Who are you most excited to see leave?
Luke Duncan. Is he behind you?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite DT student?
I don't have favourite.
We know the answer, sir.
You can say 2.
Least favourite student. Okay, I think it's me. Who's your favourite students? Who's your favourite students in this year group?
Has to be Luke.
Oh, favourite student, Luke.
We come second and third, right?
All right. So, what's your guys' favorite moment in the music class that you've had?
I like playing the guitar.
And your favorite musical note?
H.
Impressive. If you couldn't play the bass, oh, that's a good question. If you couldn't play the bass, what instrument would you play?
The hurdy-gurdy.
Who was your year 7 crush?
Oh, me. Guess who? Guess who? Oliver Ludbrook.
Okay, who was your guys' year 7 crush? Go.
No idea.
This girl.
Next.
No answer.
Ryan Gosling. Luca Elliott.
Awesome.
In year 7, I had a crush on Jet Fan.
Who was your year 7 crush?
Axel Jonovski.
You're saying it wrong as well.
Oh, I had too many. Special shout out. I think one of them was Axel Jonovski, Daniel Livingston, basically anyone in my year 7 class.
Oh, we can answer this one together. Luca Elliott.
Year 7 crush, oh god. It was probably Sinead Hunter, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah.
Yeah, probably Shani. Remember that one?
Here with the school captains and the vice captain, Beau and Ragu. They've been a very active part of the school community, and I'm just going to ask them, what has been the biggest contribution and what are you most proud of this year?
Yeah, so I'm most proud of the fact that we as a year group, one of the things that I'm most proud of achieving is first helping the school through a transition period through to the new building, and I'm just happy overall that our year group has connected overall and has worked together to get to the place where we are today, and I wish everyone a great future ahead.
What I'm most proud of is our year group's major works. The art major works are insane. I think you guys are all so talented, and all the extension major works, I think everyone did amazing, especially this guy's woodworking major work. So I think everyone, even if you didn't do a major work, your assessments, all your work this year has so been worth it, and you should all be proud of yourselves.
Could both of you tell me one thing that's been really important that you've achieved and done this year?
One thing that I really appreciated us having time for was fundraising for NAIDOC Week and Indigenous charities, because yeah, I feel like there's not a lot of focus on them when there should be.
Awesome, thank you.
Well, I think after COVID, well, all different year groups have slightly become a bit more disconnected, and so we're trying to start to bring the school spirit back a little bit. So we've kick-started that, I think.
Yeah, I think you've done a great job.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Johnson. We're here to ask you about your favourite maths equation.
What? Do you know the sum of the cubes is the square of the sum of the natural numbers?
I did not.
It's a true fact, yeah. Do you want me to write it down for you?
Yes, please.
Sorry, can I borrow your board? Yeah, it doesn't look true, but it is.
Wow. Yeah.
Thank you.
What's this?
A little interview for our last video.
Just so people have some context for this video, I have literally walked outside to say happy birthday to Axel, and then I've had a camera shoved in my face.
You love to start each day off with a bit of wordplay.
Yes.
Why don't you give the viewers a final wordplay?
Look, Axel, let's just keep this thing turning.
Alright, yeah, there we go. What do you think about when you're by yourself in the car?
By myself in the car?
Yeah.
The people ahead of me, I guess? I don't know.
What's your favourite food?
I have no idea what question.
Do you have avocado toast today?
I don't even have time to answer the question.
What is your dream food to eat? And do you have a specific person in mind that you would like to eat it with?
Yes, I think with Mr. Wood, I probably share 2 3-piece feets. And for the 3 pieces, I would get a thigh piece, a fillet, and maybe also a drumstick. And then that would also be with 6 wicked wings each, and sun-kissed.
Okay. I do like wicked wings, but my dream would be if McDonald's and KFC could collaborate.
with a McSpicy burger and Wicked Wings combo. That was awesome.
Do you have a specific teacher you would like to enjoy that with?
I think Mr. Chen would also appreciate that.
And where do you see yourself in 10 years?
President of the world.
Probably just being a mad cunt, I don't know.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Singing in a pub somewhere.
I'll change the answer. I think professional singer, worldwide celebrity star. I'm pretty sure we can all agree.
Team Rita Aura on top. Where do you see each other in 10 years?
Where do I see him?
Are we dating in 10 years?
10 years. I don't know, you're Italian, eating pizza, something.
I would definitely be eating pizza in 10 years.
10 years, and myself?
Gambling.
Yeah. I can't argue with that.
Where do you see Nicole in 10 years?
Nicole in 10 years, probably like a big artist or someone smart, like a scientist.
Nicole confirmed?
Yeah, probably. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Super rich. Crazy.
Dead in a ditch.
What she said. That's great.
Solid responses.
Where do you see us in 10 years, sir?
Psychiatric hospital, maybe. Rehab, potentially.
Where can you see our year group in 10 years?
Sorry, can't say that. This is kind of sad. I hope you do come back and visit. You guys being here has been the reason why the last 6 years actually have been good.
Oh, that's probably the nicest thing we're going to get any teacher to ever say about us.
I have to be nice to you. You're my,
Yeah,
you're our year
we're
group.
right here.
Yeah, you're right here.
Can't be rude to us.
No, I can't be out here. No.
So, who's the most likely to leave school, have a bit of a meltdown, and then, skyrocket?
Probably year 12.
Just
the group as a whole will probably take a bit of a 6-month hiatus.
Yeah.
And then just blow up completely. Because it's always a bit weird after school.
Right.
It's always just a limbo, like a sort of like a limbic state. And then you kind of find your feet.
What's the advice for that limbic state?
Just save money. That's what I did.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah, definitely don't do. If you see the thing is, if you do drugs, you're spending money.
Right.
So if you're working, saving money, you're busy working.
What if they're cheap drugs?
Still expenses. See, any money out isn't money you're keeping.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have a final message to our year group?
Yes, congratulations on graduating. You've been an amazing year group, and I wish you all the best in the future. Really, proud to be your year advisor, and congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
I think it's the dynamics of the year group which make it such a very interesting year group. And the friendship. You're absolutely always been so open and so friendly, and even that little wave or smile every day makes it so important to us as teachers. Whenever we've had that sort of communication with students, it's really heartwarming.
Yes.
You can see that Rex isn't taking that part seriously.
Do you have any advice to give to our year group?
I'll have to think about that. Love each other.
Each other?
Put in the hard work and believe in yourself. When you walk into the exam room, showtime.
Showtime. There you go.
I'm a good climber. I know you're a good climber, Rex, but I actually appreciate the barrier between us.
We're coming to the end of a very brutal year, and I think all of us are just looking for a few words of advice and a bit of direction for when we do hit the real world.
I can't say live fast, die young, though. That's not very... do the opposite of that. Live slow and forever. Don't get COVID. Or get COVID. I don't know what the right thing is anymore.
I think you're an amazing year group, and I think you've got a lot to offer the world, and I really want to encourage you to do that. Yeah, follow your dreams.
My favourite part about year 12, it will be when you guys graduate. Yes, when you're done. But yes, best year ever, but good riddance.
There's nothing to keep you from falling in love. She's dressed up like a pillow, so she's always